like a full patty.
That is like a whole thing of egg tart. That's decadent. Yeah.
Wow. Sure. How you gonna attack it?
That's delicious. An insane amount of fat.
I love it.
That's right. Yeah, that's very tasty. third and a third. Wow. Sugar everywhere.
Beef brisket.
比较多的药香，然后这个药香可以让整体的。谢谢哦，不好意思，不会，哎，刚好就放桌上就好了。
对，谢谢我的巴士。
You're very strong. Wow.
Yeah, she is power.
Ah.